Hey everybody, happy Saturday night. Some of you did see some rain for today. It was expected. It arrived earlier in the morning and spread into the afternoon. And then after that, we were pretty much quiet. And we even got a nice picture out of it. You can always count on Gerald Truitt to send in great photos. And he has another one. This is over by Serenity Ranch near Kilgore. And Gerald sent this over and we thank you for that. But you can send your pictures over too. There's the email address at the bottom, weather@cbs19.tv. Send them over and we'll put them on the air. As we look at our sky right now, we are nice and quiet. 82 degrees currently here in Smith County. That's pretty toasty. We're going back to that summer-like feel. And guess what? It's not going to give up. Yes, it's the last week of summer, but it's really holding on strong. High temperatures for today, not just in Smith County, but the great state of Texas. 90s across the board. Yeah, so you can imagine we're not really going to cool down anytime soon. So what's causing all of this heat? Well, remember this. We had this pattern very typical for summer. We like to call it a heat bubble, a heat dome, and this is just going to keep spreading hot air throughout our region, basically recycling it and keeping the rain away as well. The next several days, we will be mostly dry. You will see a few clouds as we have air lifting and you get those puffy little clouds in the afternoon. But for the most part, besides a spit or a sprinkle, we should be pretty dry here the next several days, and those temperatures are going to go up and up and up. As we look at future skycasts here, again, a couple clouds possible by tomorrow morning, especially across deep East Texas where that moisture is flowing in. Winds are coming in from the southeast. That's part of the problem. We're getting that moisture delivered right from the Gulf of Mexico into our region, and we feel it outside. You certainly will tomorrow and moving into the next consecutive days. Here we are around noon in the upper 80s, and then we climb into the low to mid 90s for tomorrow afternoon. Forecasted overnight lows for tonight. Again, we will be in the lower 70s, the upper 60s. That's not too far off from the average. Usually we're around 67 for those overnight temperatures. A record low was set on the state for 45 degrees. Yeah, good thing we don't have that, right? If you're watching the game at home, it's going to be great tailgating weather once again. Make sure you're hydrating though, especially if you're drinking anything besides water, especially those adult beverages, because it will be hot outside and pretty sticky too. 7-day forecast here brought to you by Baylor Scott & White. The fall equinox is on Thursday, but it's not going to feel like it. Look at this. With that heat dome that we have in place, we have higher 90s, upper 90s stretching across the board. I even put some record high temperatures for these dates because, yes, we're approaching record high marks for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and even Thursday. As we move into the weekend, that ridge just does start to break down, and that will cool us down a few degrees, maybe give us some rain as we enter into next weekend. But again, the next couple days really not changing much here in that 7-day forecast.